Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Keys. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boo. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Coco Evans. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, on the move towards the line. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a bone. You may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Brings it in. That's out number 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Christian Walker. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. He's out. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Astros lead one. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And on the hill today, Spencer Arrighetti.
Oh, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Andre Pee-wee, the next to hit. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Crash Davis.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice.
Jefferson Albert, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Right side, Rogers. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back.
And now the right fielder, Pedro Serrano. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go on to inning number 2. The Keys have the advantage, 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. In the air, right side, Serrano makes the catch, and there's one down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second. And here is Stan Ross. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tanner Boyle digs in now. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now the catcher comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Altuve turns to the right on the move. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. And now the rookie second baseman, Scotty Smalls. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls. He comes off the bag and they tag him out. And that is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Cut on and lifted in the air. Serrano has this one sized up. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Yordan Alvarez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk and
first and second, 2 outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled his first time. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line to left and a base hit. Heading for the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Now the left fielder, Jamal Jackson. That's to third. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Carl McDowell now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base yet. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Andre Pee Wee. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, man, it's a different story. But, yeah, he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence 100%. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Albert will hit next. Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third, and he's out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to get.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
Got him swinging. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Struck out swinging his
a double play opportunity set up.
On the ground. Gets the catcher by a step. So singing a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang, play.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Cam Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but.
And now here is Cam Smith. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Brendan Rodgers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Brendan Rodgers up next for the hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Pedro Serrano. In the air, left field, Altuve coming in on it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. Ross batting with 1 down. In the air, left field, Altuve pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Tanner Boyle digs in now. Went down up in the air, right field, and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the 5th. The Keys have the lead, 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the swing and a miss struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens?
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a... And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline and he scores. We're tied at 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Go-ahead run on base. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Coco Evans gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Dottie Hinson will take over here.
This pitcher's a strike thrower. She's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Crash Davis. And he chases a high fastball there.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think...
Out towards left center. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. Digging in, Scotty Smalls. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Throw sails over his head at first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course,
no right here.
Runner on the go. This one in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Carl McDowell.
Oh, look out here. He's and cover at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, but no chance there with his speed. That's a hit.
Pure Blue Shambi speed on display right there as he beat it out, no problem. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
It'll be a pinch hitter, G-Man Evans, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it run hops the wall. One runs in, another comes in to score. Now they get the runner and a rundown, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs form, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. The Keys on top here, 3-1. Ellie Lee into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Jake Myers now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
1 gone, runner at first. Brendan Rodgers up next for the Astros. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
So the lineup flips over. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Keys out front here, 3-1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Jefferson Albert getting ready to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Walker snags it, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now here is Pedro Serrano. He's got some power, no doubt. Movement in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Dubin warming up as well. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended.
In the air to left center. Myers sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Stan Ross. Drilled out towards left center field. Altuve moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
That's an out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And it's ball 4. She missed down low. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't think she really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Boots it. He's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Kenny Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bennett Sousa.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this
Shortstop, Tanner Boyle. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the dugout.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ray Bennett.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Smoked to the left, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hitter coming on, Benny Rodriguez. Good opportunity for him, first and second with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Jamal Jackson. So RBI spot.
I think
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bennett Sousa departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Sean Dubin.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So up next, Carl McDowell.
Do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest, that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Altuve makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 5-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't knock.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one is absolutely belted. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kenny Nunez out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Wild Thing Vaughn comes on now.
Power slider guy there. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up. It's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. He's out. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today.
Jose Altuve, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've sent him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration.
Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Keys on top 5-2. Bottom of the 8th, down the third baseman, Jefferson Albert. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Right now, that's all I see going on. Game time, all I think about is bring out on the trophy. If your team's better than mine, you really gotta show me, really gotta beat me, really gotta trash talk, mistreat me, and send my squad at home.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sean Dubin will depart, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the right fielder, Pedro Serrano. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Willie Hayes. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down. On the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time.
A change being made at first base. Pinch running here. Henry the Kid. Popped up. Pena makes the grab, 1 down. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brian Abreu is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Lance McCullers Jr. gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the catcher, Ray Bennett. Singled and scored his first time. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. The Bambino Porter getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Pitch again and again.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swings through him for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. A elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today and pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Dion, Tay, Carl, come look at this.